armchair travellers, and welcome to my first look at Alcudia over the winter months. Now, just in the space of a couple of weeks, we've seen most of the hotels here rapidly close their doors for winter. We've seen the businesses as well, we've seen the restaurants and the bars as well closing down for the winter season. So in this video we're going to take a look at the resort now as it looks like now. We're also going to take a walk down towards Alcudia Port. We're going to see if there's any life down there as well. We're going to see if anything is open, but for now join me on my walk and we're going to head on over to the jetty and go and get some amazing views of Alcudia Beach. So I've joined the beach here from the end of Alcudia Strip, from the end of Avenida, Peré and Reus, just coming up past the Peré hotel here, which still had its restaurant open when I last came down here a few weeks ago. And I've just come down to Alcudia Beach and check this out. What a difference. All the sunbeds that I can see have now been taken up. Obviously all the businesses have closed, but what we are left with is, well, just some amazing scenery. So let's head on down towards the jetty. And actually you can see just by looking at me as well that it's still quite warm over here in Mallorca. In the middle of November I'm enjoying a lovely 19 degrees Celsius. It should sneak up to about 20 or 21, and well, let's see in this video if anyone's actually going to go for a swim or not. I think by the time it gets down to the port I could probably go for a swim, but hey, let's see. Now, my goodness me, it's very rare to experience this on a November day over here in Mallorca, but there's barely any wind over here. Now, Alcudia is notoriously windy, especially over the winter months, so I was expecting it to be blowing a gale. I was expecting it to be a lot colder than it is today, but there's, as you can see on the water, there's barely a breeze blowing. In fact, during August I think it was a lot windier down here, but just check out the views that we have from the jetty in Alcudia today. And just to show you how lovely and warm it is down here, I can see our first swimmers far off in the distance here. Look, you can just see them swimming out. Not sure if they're residents, I'm not sure if they're holiday makers. It's given some kind of an indication as to what the weather is like over here in Alcudia. So just looking to my left hand side as well, further up the Playa de Muro, you can also see it's empty, but there are quite a few people out walking today. This is a good day to be down here in Alcudia. Now let's head on back down the beach. We're going to head on over towards the port. But before I do that, I think I'm going to go and have to change into my shorts. Now, my goodness me, it's absolutely roasting here and I wasn't quite prepared or thinking that I'll be able to wear shorts here in the middle of November, let alone a t-shirt as well. I've just nipped back to the car and just put on my spare shorts because it feels like it's getting actually warmer down here. So I'm well prepared now. I've got a bottle of water as well. We're going to take a walk down towards Alcudia Port. Now we can see today there are quite a few people that have come down to the beach in the same way that you would do in the summer. We can see that there have been some swimmers, there are quite a few sunbathers, a few people coming down here for a sit down and a picnic, and what a gorgeous day to do it too. I'm just coming along the beach here and you can see, well, there are quite a few people out walking today. And I'm not the only person that's had to put on my shorts as well. It's very, very warm down here with this blazing sun beating down on us. Now you can see I'm coming up to the lifeguard tower here. You can see as well with the end of the season the lifeguards have stopped working too. Hasn't stopped people swimming though, just making that point. But anyway, and I can see another swimmer over here in Alcudia Beach this mid-November day. I'm so glad I put my shorts on. I feel like joining him in the water. And I have just spotted another swimmer out in the water here too. We're increasingly finding swimmers over here in Mallorca out of season. And I did actually make a video back, I think it's in February, with snow on the mountains over here in Mallorca, and there's still people swimming over here, so make sure you go and check that out just in case you are considering an out of season holiday. So for a moment in front of me I thought this little beach bar was actually open, but the tables and chairs have actually been left out. A few people taking advantage of using it as a picnic point. Let's keep on heading down towards the port. I'm just loving it down here. We can see the dogs have come onto the beach today to enjoy the amazing weather and the amazing water over here in Alcudia. Kind of a shame they can't come down here for obvious reasons during the summer months. But I can see some poochers really enjoying their day down here too. Past the Sunwing Hotel, just over here to my right hand side. You can see we've got some locals out playing volleyball today. And even more people out sunbathing too. It's amazing to see Alcudia Beach just so quiet down here. It's quiet, but it's still absolutely beautiful. And as a resident over here, I feel so privileged to come down here at this time of year and to have this kind of experience. Coming up onto the jetty here, right in front of the Sunwing. Just giving you some more absolutely gorgeous views here as we head on down towards the port. You can see Alcudia Port far away in the distance. I can't think of a better place to be this Saturday afternoon than over here on Alcudia Beach. Okay, so I've just stopped to have a chat with some residents over here on Alcudia Beach, and these residents are actually from the Alcudia Beach area. But there's one thing that I never see over here in Alcudia Beach, and that's residents from over Palmer Way. Now, whenever I talk to my friends who obviously lived more down in the southwest of the island, and especially those as well that work in the businesses over here in Mallorca, when I talk to them and I ask them when they last visited Alcudia, that they just can't remember when. And it's one of those things that even if you live in a beautiful area of the world, you're less likely to travel around your own area. I never really see anyone up here from my part of the island. Nobody comes up here, yet so many people come here on holiday, which I always find to be, well, just a little bit strange, but hey, I'm enjoying it today for everyone else, and I'm enjoying it for you guys back home who can't be over here at the moment. So let's keep on heading in this direction. Now, as I'm coming along the beach here, you can see there's some brown in the water, and there's some little bits along the beach. I'm just going to alleviate any fears here. As you see the beach getting a little bit browner as we head on towards Alcudia Port. These are fragments of Posidonia seaweed, which is very common over here in Mallorca, and even though most of it gets cleared away during the summer months, it won't be cleared away in the winter. We can expect this beach as we go on through the winter getting a lot more seaweedy before the season starts as well. But that's just the wonder of nature down here. And as you may well know, I would have mentioned on my channel that the Posidonia seaweed does actually protect the beaches. And we're almost in Alcudia Port. You can see we're coming up past the Viva Golf Hotel just to my left here. We've got the Condes de Alcudia Hotel, which is Globales Hotel just here. And it's looking a lot busier as we're coming on down to the port. Of course, going to have a lot of residents over here at the moment on the beach, making the most of these beautiful sunny days that we have over here in November. Okay, so I'm just coming up to what I can see to be a very busy Alcudia Port right behind me. So if you want to see that video, then please consider subscribing to my channel, because that video will be coming out in the next few days. Now, don't forget to, if you are still trying to decide where you want to come to on holiday for next year, then check out a few links which I'll put to videos just here and here on YouTube. You can also find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and there's more information on my website on mallorcaunderthesun.com. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.